Dear students, greetings from Dr. T. Senthilmurugan, Associate Professor and Head Department of Information Technology, Faculty Institute of Technology and Science, Warangal. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about array and pointers. So, in previous video lecture, we have discussed what is pointer. So, we are understand about pointer, how it is working in C language. As well as we have discussed about declaration of pointer variables and initialization of pointer variables. We have discussed in the previous lecture. So hence, we are going to discuss about what is pointer, what is array, how it is related to work in C language, that we are going to discuss in this video lecture. So in this video lecture, this is week 12, lecture 3, classroom discussion topic 36, pointers and arrays. We are going to discuss about pointers and arrays. Okay. So before going to discuss about our topic, we must know the outcome of this lecture. After completion of this lecture, students will be able to demonstrate the pointer with arrays in C program. So after discussion of arrays and pointers in C language, you are able to demonstrate how the pointer will work with array, okay, using C programs. So in the previous video lecture, we have discussed about how to declare the pointer variables, how to initialize the pointer variables, and sample programs to declare and initialize the values for array that we have discussed in the previous lecture. So now we are going to discuss about array. So already we know that array declaration. Whenever we are declare the array, so for example, normally how we will declare data type and array name within the bracket size of the array we will write. So if we are declare like this, what will be happen? The compiler will allocate the memory for this array. So A have 10 size. Okay, that means the array indexing start from A of 0 to A of n minus 1. So n minus 1 means 9. So in this particular array, the values indexing starting from 0 to 9. So then 10 into, if size of the integer, if we are taken 2 bytes is integer size means 20. So 20 bytes continuous memory will be allocated for this array. Okay. So whenever we are accessing any values in the array, that it will be identified the sequential search operations, like it will check A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, like that. So if we want to search the element means it is taking some time. Okay. So we have to reduce that time. For that purpose, we are going to pointer. Okay. So in case we want to use pointer to array, how it will point? If you are using A means it is array pointer. It is pointing to the first location. Whenever we are using ampersand symbol for array, it will point to the first location. That means it is locate the ampersand of A of 0. Okay. So it is locating this pointer only. Clear. For example, here you see we are declared x of 5 equal to, we are initialized the value with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 values stored. But what is the first value? It is stored in A of, sorry, x of 0. Okay. Second value x of 1. So up to x of n minus 1. So n is 5. So n minus 1 is 4. So it is stored like this. Okay. Suppose in case we will consider base address is 1000. Base address is 1000. So if you are mentioned x means it's how the address is 1000 means the first address, first variable is stored in the 1000, then second variable in 1002, third variable in 1004. Like that we can calculate where the values are stored. If in case integer taking 2 bytes. Okay. So see this diagram. This diagram is array indexing starting with 0 up to n minus 1. Okay. So here we are given 5 values, initial values. That values are sequentially, like in order it is stored. Okay. So if in case base address is 1000 means the every 2 bytes it will be added for the next variable. Okay. So that only we are saying here in array. So already we know this concept. For how the pointer is working, for that reason we are discussed here. Okay. So in case if we are declared the pointer, how we are declared the pointer? Data type and asterisk symbol for representing the pointer, then pointer variable. Okay, pointer variable. This is the declaration part. So example, if I declare int asterisk pointer p, if I'm using means, so p have some address of some other variables. For example, in the previous example, what we declared x of 5, we are declared int x of 5. One array is declared. So for this array, if we are assigning the address of this array to this pointer, how we can write ampersand x. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? The base address of the array is assigned to the pointer. Okay, so that is the meaning of this. So it is equivalent to p equal to ampersand x of 0. If we are written same thing, it is also considered that p of ampersand x of 0. So no need to mention, even only we are using x, it will point to the base address of the array. Okay. So now what happens if you want to move the next array? So it is starting from x of 0 now. If you want to access x of 1 means pointer plus 1, you can write it. So that only we are written here. You can add the numbers for the next values. So normally we are using no p plus plus. What happened? P plus 1 means p equal to p plus 1. So whatever value is there, it will be added one position. So added means it is not adding the integer value. The pointer is pointing to the next location. Okay, that difference you must be know. If pointer, whenever you are using pointer variable, the arithmetic operation pointer plus 1, 2, 3 means it is pointing to the next variables. Okay, that you have to remember. We are not able to add the value with the pointer. Okay. So example base address is 1000 means p plus 1 is 1002, p plus 2 is 1004, p plus 3 is 1006, p plus 4 is 1008. So okay, like this we can understood how. So how we can calculate that? For example, x of 3. What is the address x of 3? So base address already we know 1000 and 3 into, because x of 3 into scale factor of integer. Scale factor is 2 bytes. Okay. So we can write 3 into 2, 6, 6 into 1000, 1006. So address of x of 3 is 1006. So it is calculated like this. Immediately it will access the particular location. That's why compared with array, pointer is moving fast to access the memory locations. Okay. So simply we can use asterisk p plus 3 means it will give the values which is stored in the x of 3. Okay. So because of that it is faster, much faster than array indexing. So see this example program. So here I declared one array x of 5 equal to some 5 values I initialized for this array. Whenever we are declared the array, the compiler will allocate the continuous memory with, in case integer means 2 bytes. It will allocate 2 bytes. Okay. So totally 10 bytes it will allocate. So what is this meaning of this x of 0? This is x of 0. This is x of 1. Because array indexing starting from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. So 2, x of 3, x of 4. So this location mentioned x of 4. How we can say this? This location means ampersand of x of 0. Okay. So what are the values we are initialized? 5, 9, 6, 3, 7. This is stored the value in that particular location. So what we are doing this, if in case I declare pointer equal to x, if I declare means the first address of the array is assigned to the pointer. Okay, so that only we are doing here. So we are declared one pointer variable asterisk p. For p we have to assign the address. So if normally if we know the address for single variable we can use p equal to ampersand x. If x is not a array means directly we can assign like this. If we are assigning array means directly you can use without ampersand symbol, you can use x. If you are using x means what is the meaning of that? Ampersand of x of 0 will be assigned to p value. Okay. So now after assigning it, what happen? So it will print the values, whatever values is there, that will be printed. So here x of 0, that is I value, x of 0 to 4 it will be execute with this loop. And second one percentage d. So what is the asterisk pointer? Asterisk pointer means it is where value stored here. That is the asterisk pointer. So pointer is pointing to which value stored in the particular locations. Okay, so without asterisk, if you are written means that is pointer value. What it is? Address of the particular variable. Okay, ampersand of x of 0. So it's have some values, no, that value is stored there. That will be printed. So example here, they are taken 166 is the base value means it will identify. So each 2 bytes it will be added 168, 170, 172, 174. Like p plus plus is there, no, it will add to 2 values. Finally, after executing this x of 4, x of 5 is will be there. It is not there. So the value p value may be incremented. That is 176. That is printed here. Okay. Ampersand of x of 0 is initial value is 166. What is the sum value? So pointer. So you can use sum equal to asterisk pointer. Okay. So this asterisk pointer is pointing to the value which is stored in the particular location. So p plus plus means next location. Again p plus plus means next location. It is not identified. It's not adding plus 2. Okay. It is pointing to next location. That you will have to remember. When we are declaring the pointer, it will allocate the continuous memory. Okay. It will access to next like that. It will be there. Okay. So it is possible to avoid the loop control variable also. So in previously loop we can use, we can check I greater than 4 like that we are writing, no, for loop here we can use pointer also. We are assigning the pointer variable x of 0 means first location of the array. So the pointer is pointing to x of 5 means, so the location will be like this. Okay. So it is pointing to the first location. This is asterisk p. This is p value, it is pointing to the first location. If you want to perform this value, okay, what it is there, p plus 1, p plus 2, p plus 3, it will be go according to this. When the values are equal to ampersand x of 4, so this value up to this point, the p value, the pointer will be changed. P plus plus means next, it will pointing to this location. Again p plus plus this location. Again p plus plus this location. Again p plus plus this location. So when it is shifting, it is address of that value it will check. When it is both are equal, then it will stop this loop. Okay, so we can use pointer as the loop control values also. Okay. So in case, so if you want to use a two-dimensional array, how it will be work? Okay, so two-dimensional array, how we are declaring? For example, int a of row and column size we are writing. So this is row, this is column. Okay. So how it will traverse the pointer? So first one it is saying no a plus I. Okay. So here in the bottom you just see this asterisk of a plus I is there, no, that is pointing to the particular array in that particular ith location. A plus I means a is the first location. A plus I means ith location. Okay. If a of 3 means a plus 3 means the third location, it will comes to that row. Then if it is plus j means it will move towards this. So we will see in this diagram. So before going to that, how we will give the values? So a of I comma j we will write. If we are assigning a value to the pointer, so asterisk p we are declared int asterisk p we are declared means, so finally p equal to ampersand a we are declared. So what is the meaning of that? The first location a of 0 comma 0, it is assigned that value to this p. Okay. So if we are assigned means what it will do, the pointer is pointing to the 0.0. So how we can access it? That's why we seen that previous one. Asterisk of a. If you are mentioning it, it is pointing to the location. If a plus I means the pointer is moving to the a plus I ith locations. Okay. So here in case 3 comma 4, 3 rows, 4 columns. So 12 values we can give. So we can give 3 set of values or we can give 12 continuous values also. Okay, there is no problem. But what, how it will store? First value should be taken as 0 comma 0. Second values will taken as 0 comma 1. Like that only the compiler will take. Okay. So see here. For example, asterisk of p plus 4. How it will identify? Okay. So asterisk of p plus 4 means the pointer variable is pointing in fourth row. Okay. So first one p, asterisk of p will point to the a of 0 comma 0. Okay. So if you are pointing to this first location, if add p plus 4 means plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So fourth row it will come. Okay, after that zeroth row, so fourth location it will come. The pointer is pointing to this location. If in case if you want to perform asterisk p plus 4 plus 3, if you are using plus 3 means it will goes to third column. From that row, third column it will move. So again first column plus 1 asterisk p plus 4 plus 1 means this is the cell it will occupy. Plus 2 means this is the cell. This cell is plus 2. So now it is plus 3. So if you are right this statement, that pointer is pointing to this location. Whatever value it is stored here, that will be represented. Okay. So in this previous example, you just see the first row is P, second row is P plus 1, third row is P plus 2, like that. How many rows are there? That many rows it will come. Okay. So how it will be accessed? The values whenever we are given input. So in this example, we are given these values no. It will be stored continuously. That is very important. When we are using the array, the memory will be allocated continuous memory allocation. Already we discussed. Okay. So compiler or operating system will allocate the continuous memory. So if 12 values you are given means 12 values are stored in continuously. Okay. So it's look like this. If you are using that address, if ampersand a, if you are given means ampersand a comma 0 comma 0, it will be represent. So first four values are row 1, second four values are first four values are row 0, second four values are row 1, third four values are row 2. Okay, it will be stored in the multi-dimensional array. So how we can do that? For example, if we declared P is an integer pointer. Initial address is A of 00. If we are assigning it, so A of I and J. Okay, so this value will be performed is equivalent to asterisk P plus 4 into I plus J. Okay, that we have to represent. So, for example, how it is there A of 2 comma 3. So, how it will find it? So, whenever we want to perform this multi-dimensional array, so the I value incremented by 1, but P value is incremented by 4. Okay. So why? Because 4 columns are there now. So it will reach after 4, that row 1 will come. After 4 values, row 2 will come. That's why it will add 4 values. Whenever we are putting P plus 4 means it will go for each row. Okay. So then size of the each row. It will go that many places. If example P A of 2 comma 3, so how it will identify? P plus 2 is the row value into 4. Okay. So 4 why we are using means that is from that location it will move fourth row. Okay. So 4 values will be added, then it will goes to fourth place. Then the column number 3 will become. So if we are finding asterisk P plus 11 means it will go 11th place. 1, 2, 0, sorry. P plus 1 means pointer plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is the 2 comma 3 values. Okay, the last values. So like that it will be calculated. Okay. So here now this is a reflection spot question. Okay. So how it will work? P equal to ampersand of x of 0. So initial value is 1000. So what is the value of P plus 4? Okay. So already we discussed. So I will give 10 seconds time. Then you can find the answer. If your answer is correct, we can proceed further. Otherwise, you will go back and watch the video again. Okay. So your time is over now. So now we will see the output. Okay, P plus 4. So P is the integer value. We are declared integer pointer means it will add 2 plus 2 plus 2. So what is the formula we are used? So previously we have discussed formula is 4 into types of data. So 4 into 2. 2 is the size of the integer plus base address. 1000 is the base address. Then this is the value which we are going to finding it, and what is the data type of the pointer. So 1000 plus 8. So 1008 is the answer. If you have written correct answer, we'll proceed further. Otherwise, we'll go back and watch the video again. Okay. So now you know how to use the pointer, how to use the pointer in array also. Okay. So now you are able to write the C program. So try to write the C program to perform the insertion sort using pointers and arrays. You can use pointers with arrays. How the insertion sort will be work. You can use this concept and do it. So now lecture outcome revisited. Okay. So already we discussed about the lecture outcome. Now we are end of the class. Having completed the discussion on pointers and array in C. Now students should be able to demonstrate the pointers with arrays in C program. So now you understood how we can use the array, how the pointer is pointing to the location of the array value stored. So how we can use pointer in the program, those things we are discussed. So now you are able to write the C program to demonstrate the pointers with array concepts. So I hope you are enjoyed this video. Even if you have doubt, you can refer the textbook Programming in ANSYS, which is authored by E. Balakrishna sir in chapter 11 title as pointers. Okay, even if you have doubt, you just refer the tutorial sheets. As further doubts, we will discuss in the classroom. Thank you very much for listening this video. Okay.